What's good, people? It's me, it's Ted. It's another episode from Blood Ted Talks. First of all, thank you very much for all the subscribers that have come through this last week. And if you've not subscribed already, then please consider hitting that button, hit the like button, and just leave us a comment. Just let me know what you think about this one. And is my opinion correct? Is what I'm thinking correct? So to get straight into it, this one's from, as you see from the title and the thumbnail, it's from when myself and Magic Mike, we went to Cannock Chase Forest and we did like a little ghost walk. This was last Friday. I'll link that at the end of this video so you can go watch it if you've not seen it already. It was a scary night. It was a strange one. It's good fun though. Going to be doing more of them. But the end of that evening, it was like 4 a.m, something like that, 5 a.m. We decided to head back to the car. The rain was starting. It was getting freezing. So we was leaving, and as we was leaving, we was coming down the pathway still within Cannock Chase Forest. And in the distance, we could see a torchlight. And Mike spotted that, and he's like, "Oh, there's a torchlight down there." So I said, "Yeah, it's probably just more people like us, just doing ghost walks, or somebody walking dog. Could be whatever." So yeah, we just kept on walking, just getting closer towards each other. I think Mike flashed the torch as well at them, and like they flashed as well. You know, I didn't really think too much of it. Carried on going, and we got to them, and it was two guys and a woman. And they just carried on walking. I said hello to them, and they carried on walking for the direction we'd come from. And we went back and we sat on this log, poured out a coffee, and we was just talking about what happened. But anyway, as we're sitting there, we heard a gunshot go off, and it was 100% a gunshot. It wasn't a firework. It was a gunshot, right? So I says to Mike, "Fucking, there's a gunshot gone off somewhere." And it was roughly where these three people had just walked to. So anyway, we didn't really think too much of it because there's farms around and there's all kinds of shit like that. So we carried on sitting there, and these three people came back towards us. And as they passed us, they stopped us, and the guy says, "Oh, did you hear that noise?" I says, "Yeah, like, what was it?" And he says, "Oh, it was a gunshot. Like, we were walking around and we just turned around as soon as we heard it and started walking back." That's what he said. "We don't fancy getting shot tonight." So I was thinking, fucking, that's a bit weird, isn't it? But still didn't really think too much of it. They've got off, they've walked off, and we've sat there. And anyway, we can see these three people, as they've walked up this alleyway, they've gone and they're sat in the car on the other side of this fence, which you couldn't get through because it had a padlock on it. So anyway, they're sitting there. We've sat there. We've had a coffee, had a fag, and then we've walked past the car and we've headed off and we walked up the road to the car. And as we're walking up the road, the car that was parked there, he's then started up his engine and he's drove off, So remember, two guys and a woman, they drove off up the road. Didn't think no more of it. Following day anyway, I'm on Twitter and I'm talking to somebody, I can't remember who it was, Mark Byers I think it was, something like that. And I mentioned Cannock Chase, or he commented on the tweet about Cannock Chase, mentioning Stan Collymore, and he got caught dogging. And I didn't realise at the time, but yeah, that's the place where Stan Collymore got caught dogging, and it's probably pretty much the same car park as well, which has got the padlock on it. And that is probably there because of Stan flipping Collymore, so that's why it comes in the thumbnail for a start. So anyway, like, I still didn't really think about it at that moment, but over the course of the next couple of days, the pennies started to drop as to what had gone off. So here's my opinion. Let me know if you've got the same opinion. Me and Mike, we're walking down, we got a torch. There's another couple way further down the pathway. They've got a torch. So Mike's flashed it, and they flashed back. We've started walking towards each other, and it was a bit of a weird moment. Like, they come past us and said hello, and they carried on going. But my opinion is, they were flipping doggers, weren't they? They were doggers. Did not realise it at the time, but they must have seen Mike flashing the torch and thought, "Hey, we've got some more doggers here." And they were probably heading towards us, but then got closer to us and realised when we've got our backpacks and all this that we are actually just like walking through, and we're not doggers at all. So, my opinion on the gunshot is that farmers or somebody, security, I don't know, whoever patrols that land or whoever's on the outskirts of it, have seen the torchlights flashing in the distance, and because they obviously know there's a dogging problem around that area, they've probably let off a shot to try and scare us away. that is my opinion. So the moral of the story is, when you go out and you do a little ghost walk somewhere, make sure you don't end up becoming the ghost because some idiot thinks you're a couple of doggers, man. I don't know how you can like not look like doggers, but yeah, like, is that situation? Am I right? I'm right, or no? I'm right. It was doggers. And the reason why they sat there when we were sitting on this log having a cup of coffee and they were sat just a little bit further up in the car, they were probably waiting to see whether we came down and stuck our cops through the window. That's what was going on. But then obviously we've drank our coffees and we've left and walked right past the car and got off. And that's when they've left, so they probably thought, no, they're not doggers, they're definitely walkers. So yeah, they were doggers, weren't they? Am I right? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's the end of the video anyway. I just wanted to get that story out because it's been bugging me for days. I was going to do a live stream. Sorry, I thought I had my door go. Yeah, I was going to do a live stream with Magic Mike, but yeah, he's a bit busy this week, so I wasn't able to do that. We are going to be going out and visiting a lot more places as well, so yeah, just keep your eye out on the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a comment, just let me know what you think about it all. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by hitting the link that's in the description. I've got t-shirts on there, there's mugs on there. Also, there's all Newcastle United merchandise on there as well, so if you support Newcastle, get yourself on there, some good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. It's been me, Ted, and I'll catch you all later.